Marco34 here, back with another stream for a new game. I've had this one in my library for a few weeks now, been boiling or broiling on it, trying to determine whether I wanted to play it this year or next year. I decided to give it a shot. This is the direct sequel of Moonlighter, the first game where you play as Will, I think, and you go into a big dungeon thing. You have 4 different dungeons you go into. You start with the farthest left one. You go in and you have to get through all 4 floors in order to get to the boss, and you collect stuff from the place to sell in your shop to expand your town, basically, building new shops and saving money. I don't know that much about this one. It says Endless Vault, so I'm assuming that this is probably going to be different. I'll probably change the difficulty to hard later.
In a place as old as imagination lies the humble village of Renoka.
Yes. The home base.
Will, a local merchant, took care of his family shop. But the shopkeeper dreamt about something more. The dungeons, forbidden mazes filled with riches and dangers. The curious merchant explored them, of course, using its treasures to bring prosperity to his shop and his people. But an uncanny truth was revealed when he opened the 5th dungeon. Those were no mere dungeons. Renoka was connected to other dimensions. That's why he wanted them. Morlock, the interdimensional collector. Using his power and influence, he took the dungeons and Renoka for himself. Will and his people were forced to leave. Hope may seem lost. But beyond the gates, something is waiting.
I played the first one for a long time, but I had some trouble actually making it past the 3rd dungeon. The 3rd dungeon was like the technology dungeon, and I had a lot of trouble making it through that one. At some point, I ended up literally just going through there and leaving everything, making teleport bubbles just to go back to base and drop stuff off. What is this? Get to work. My place is not your lovely Renoka. If you want to sleep under my roof, get some relics and sell them. Bring me some money. Now that backpack's full, the desert will be your home. Okay, that guy's mean. I'm not sure about him. The Broom Warrior! I miss this guy. Broom Warrior. That was literally an achievement that I could never get because I sold the broom pretty early on. But tasks would literally be, oh look, there's some monsters there. Hi! Roll! Across the tracks. Roll! Roll! There's a lot of security in this place. Roll! Nothing. No treasure at all. Where's all the treasure in? I know this is a tutorial, but still, what's this? Some kind of, okay. don't know what that is, but it's some kind of like toss. Is it something? Is it meant to throw the enemy, push the enemies back like a type of dodge? Oh, so good. Ow. Hurt. Running along on the flower of power. I'll have to learn to make use of that swing. What is this? Some kind of special ability charge for like some kind of firearm? What? That doesn't make any sense, but okay, sure. I have some kind of magic gun now. After losing half their health will enter a ruptured state. Use that moment to hit them with your backpack and launch them away. Bang on, enemy! That's what it's supposed to be for the harder enemies so you can knock them off. Going to my no thread. I can help you. What is this? Potion. Heal myself a tiny bit. We're gonna reload with some of these attacks. We're gonna attack the glowing coral. It'll give us some mana. I have a feeling we'll eventually be able to upgrade that. Make it more powerful, probably. I sense danger. Run, merchant, run! Mortars! They're launching mortars! Run! Bam! Bam! Ultimate time! Down, 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 down! They're launching mortars! It's an artillery barrage of weird exploding plants and grenades. It's like, use it to return home immediately. Now, escape. Oh, I know that usually costs money whenever you get that thing. It doesn't cost anything. It's the other one that costs money. Actually, no. In the first game, that costs money. You have to pay like $100 or a small percentage of the value of your backpack out. it takes like however much stuff is in your backpack, and then it divided it by a certain amount. It basically made it, fairly small, but still. Yes, we're home, back in town, or wherever we're at. I don't know where we're at, but still. There you are, Renokian. My translator's failing again. You try to fix one thing and another one gets broken, like the portal that you would scratch recklessly using. By the way, she's at your shop. She'll be glad that her plan didn't kill you. You should go. Okay? Something about a plan. I heard Scratch get you into trouble, Renokian. Good morning, Renokian. Any luck this time? Yeah, only junk. The Blopsy's not being generous this week. This week, if it's generous anytime, call me. So heavy. I love this place. What is that? Are those some kind of weird cows? Dimension cows. Some kind of dimensional cow. A dimensional bird. This is great. What have you done with Will? I sent him where he's supposed to be. Tell us the truth. Did you eat him? No. What are you talking about? I heard he told you we don't do that. There he is. What? How did you? We're so worried. See, he's alive. Barely. Freaking artillery barrages and everything else. I'm like barely escaping my life. Come on. Give the kids a break. I gave you enough Renokians. Listen, we're gonna open that shop right now. Or you're all out. Sheesh. Wait, that's not fair. Scratch says, I know this is not your parents' shop, but it's all we have to fight for it. I trust you. Right. Let us go inside and do things, business things. I used to be really good at pricing and managing prices. Yeah, it took me a while to get this. Because you find the right price, you have to get to... It's basically roughly around between this and this that you want to manage. You get it somewhere between these. So if this is $390, that's $548. You would want to sell it for about $430. Sell this for about $430. In order to maximize profits, you keep dialing it up by one after you get certain points, and then you'll be able to keep dialing up your profit until you manage. Why am I selling his own shoes? 2 shoes? Ah, there it is. Why 80 for a freaking shoe? There we go. Yes. Let's see. We got a shell. Let's try for a cool 15 to start with for this one. I don't really know how much. I don't know the general pricing. This one's a 3-star, so we'll go for about. Sorry, excuse me. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go for about 50 on the 2-star, the 3 stars. Something like that. This is obviously something of a high value, so we'll go for about maybe 220, 210, 230, something like that, since it seems like it's going to be something of higher value. I'll put this as like 220 to start with. 210. I'll have to adjust the prices accordingly as time goes on. It will make it easier for me to make adjustments on the fly, because usually you can't make adjustments on the fly. That symbol right there is what you want, the dollar coin. It'll allow you to actually make reasonable choices on your prices. Okay, 58. Too high. Let's go down by 4. Let's go down by 10. What about this one? Was this too high? 210. Okay, so let's go down to 170. Let's try it a little bit lower. I have to find out the rough price gouges for each area so I can know what I need to charge. Okay, so it's still too high. Let's try 20. This is too high as well. Let's try 100 then. 105. I need to find a reasonable, rough guesstimation for what I need. Okay, so the 1 star is obviously not meant to be more than $100, so we're gonna go for like 60, no 50. 50 exact. Or 52, because of the tax. There we go. Got what I wanted. Yay. Money! I don't have anything else, folks. It's time to close up shop, folks. Let's stay positive. Today we took a step. Tomorrow we'll take another. Steps towards what? Back in Renokia? Toma, please. Renoke's gone. It's not. It seems like I'm the only one who cares. I care. I want to go back to my old shop. I don't much care for this new shop. At least not yet. I haven't gotten used to this new shop yet. Look at this. Where's my box? I know I had a box here. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything of actual interest in here yet, so... Go after, Tomo. Okay. Let's us run. Let us go after person. Tomo. Tomo! What's up? Why you down? Why you all sad? Sorry if I'm being a bummer. I don't think we gave up on Renoka too easily. We act like it's just gone. It's not gone, it's just lost in the dimensions. It's fine. We'll find it again. Yeah, it's still there. Don't worry. Bird shit. You could have had me behind that counter again. I guess it's our life now. Our paths are about to cross. Be ready. Talk to me, person. Oh, my giant floating block. My square! My near square! What in the hell is this thing? That's what I was saying. I'm not sure. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I'll make you pay for the damage. Great. Come to me. Urchin, we finally meet. I am the endless vault. Heed my words. Make your goods worthy and your trades bold so that you can earn more than 7,000 coins. What the hell? If success is your fate, I will open my gates and your treasure will await. Prove your worth. Complete all my trials and I will grant you your heart's desire. Show me your ambition, trader. I will be waiting. A challenge. Treasure! Your heart's desire? Kid, did you bring a treasure dispenser? That thing can make me rich. Seems like adventure chases us. I like that. I like those words. Adventure awaits. Are you up for the challenge? Hell yes, I am. Bring it on. Don't push yourself. Whoa. We don't know if any of this is even true. True. What? Your heart's desire. Completing all those challenges will grant us a wish. Which in that case would be a golden broom or a bigger backpack. Or Renoka, we can finally get Renoka back. I don't think it's going to be that easy. But Zena, we need to try. Well, you can do it. Let's get some rest for now. I'm sure tomorrow will be an interesting day. I wish to examine these challenges a little closer. Yes, the blacksmith. Hey, well, look at my new forge. It's got all technology and whatnot. I can craft new weapons for you, but you'll need materials. You'll have enough for one weapon. I usually go for the crafter first, the spear first, because the spear is usually a weapon you would want to go with first. But I ended up taking both a long sword and a spear in the battle. The spear was usually my first choice. It's usually always my first choice. Nice. Right. Onwards to the gate of mystery. Armory trunk. Looks like we got a broom, a spear, and our blaster gun. I'm not really sure what that is. The day realm. Let's go. Okay. I heard that noise and sounded like a freaking woohoo or something like that. I'm like, bro, are you happy about this? Freaking flying through the dimensions? The desert day realm. I have my spear now. Yeah. It seems like it doesn't matter what you hit so long as you have something to hit. What's this? Rise, Talix. Your gods are dead and Lance is king. Follow the path to the eternal bless. Party, bless the noise. Maybe I should be writing this down. That way I can eventually go back and read the entirety of all these things together and try to piece together the story. I gotta take a picture of this real quick. Sorry, give me just a second, folks. Right. Alright, there's the first note. I've taken a picture and moved it into a notepad. Okay, what do we got? Wound perk, ignite. Boss? Sure, let's go to this one. Why not? Slime shards, usually worth about 10 coins. Between 5 and 10 coins in the old game. Interdimensional coin, nobody uses it, but Scratch loves it. Maybe she can give you something for it. Bring it on! We'll eat my spear! What do you got? Once I do this, you would always want to put it on the very edge of your back. Oops. Oh well. At least it doesn't have the thing anymore. Onward! You have to make a choice on which way you want to go. Honestly, seems like an important choice to have. What I'm collecting. Am I even collecting anything? Like what's this? Is this some kind of money? Maybe it is some kind of money or resources. But the relics you can't sell. I know in the first game you used to be able to sell everything. I guess you can't sell everything. projectile is auto-aim towards enemies and deals 20 damage of body impact. Onwards! So now it's extremely rare. Burns all current valuables, relics, and gains a whole bunch of materials. Wait, perk. I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe I can put healing deficit eventually. I've only got one thing I can sell, and there's no telling what I can even sell it for. There's no telling what I can even sell this for. Oh my gosh, it literally has healing. It has healing dudes. Look at that. The healer actually has skills now instead of just having to carry in a whole bunch of extra stuff. Oh my god, is that the chest thing from the last game? It's a robot chest! It literally returns all your trash. It's a K33P3R, the assistant every merchant needs. Has some old relics stored. You can use those if you don't have any with you right now. Let's take a look. If you do not wish or are unable to sell all your goods in a single shift, relics can store them for you. Oh. So it literally is like a box. It's a box with actual stuff in it that you can, I'm assuming, actually expand with time. This game is still fairly new in its development, so it would make sense. Shop perks are obtained when the perk leaders will make perfect or cheap sales to fill it. I'm not sure what this is, so I'll just put this out for just 10. They're both 0 stars, so probably not worth very much. Money. Each shall increase the tip by 25. No idea what this is gonna be worth, so I'll start with like 80. No, 100. I'll start with 100 and see what happens. Looks like that was a highly valuable piece. Extremely valuable, actually. Alright, folks, that's all I have. Look at this! The shop is mine now! On day 2, no less. Step by step, kids, bro. A bunch of money, bro. Prove your worth. Oh my god, it even has a little wiping of the counter motion. Love that, bro. What do we got? Merchant progression. I guess I'd have to actually go to a shop in order to be able to do this, so I need to go back into the dungeon to find more stuff. Seems like this is going to be a good thing to have. I could probably use it in the actual dungeon. Maybe. To the day realm. It used to not be this this scary, bro. Like it was literally dimensional barriers. Okay, in the first game, you were literally going into another dimension, and you were going into a vault that literally changed itself around every time. The vault was different. The dungeon was different on every floor, and it was different every time you went in. Every time you went in, the rooms would be different. It's like all the walls shifted every single time. Huh, okay, so this is just... Whee! Onwards! Foam perk. I want to see what the question mark is. Relics increase by 40. Then for the next 2 rooms, rewards are double. This is what's supposed to be in these areas. It's the person that's gonna be able to upgrade your tree, maybe, I guess. Fire slide. have space for 2 more relics, so I might end up actually going to use my relics in my bag that I already have to burn some of the other relics in order to make more space. What do we got? Let's see. Combat perk pose swarm prints and chance to spawn in pairs. I'm gonna have to get better at fighting if I'm gonna be able to take as much treasure out of this place as possible. far as I can go with them, because my bag is full. Let us go. I'm hoping I can actually upgrade this far more than the last time. Because the fact that this only has like, what, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25 spaces on it for chests means that you're not really going to be able to actually, you're not going to be able to squirrel like several days worth of stuff away like you used to be in the first game. That's how you used to make tons of money. Time to make some money. Time to sit and wait for them to check out my wares so I can adjust prices accordingly. Money, big money. Set it for 100 on all the uncommon items at start, and then dial them down or up as they get taken off. I'll better dial that up next time. Okay, it seems like this is just slightly too expensive, so I'll dial it down to 90. See what happens now. Burning piece of wood, so it's not special. It might just simply not be special. We go down to 20. See what happens next. Alright, folks. Everybody's out and down. Nice. The endless vault is probably going to be more along what it says. Endless. So. Unlocks the tipper customer, especially who increases tip when purchasing it by 251. It decreases the amount of sales required for a second perk. Unlocks uncommon perks in the shop. Perk chance. Grants 1 additional potion. I mean, it is 2,000, so maybe not exactly worth it to buy that right now. Maybe I should just go with the perk meter and then go over to the lady's shop for now. Alright, let's go on to an exploring the surrounding town and see what other places we have out here. What's up with this person? Hello, my dull friend. Judging by the lack of decorations in your shop, it appears that my services are required. Countess is my title, and interiors is my expertise. With my wares, you'll be able to make your customers feel more important and spend more money. Let's go over here and see what this place is. Ah, so this is where this person stays. Here you are. I'm offering a new service just for you. Not for free, of course. I can give you decorations to change the look of the fill in the shop, making sure I just need some vouchers and I can change them for furniture and paint. Like I choose vouchers, just give random products. You never know what you'll get. I think that was to instill positive values in people such as addiction and consumerism. Want to try? $5 vouchers for one bed. I think that's what they called it, bed or something. Let's go around the edge of the town and back down to wherever this marker is, because there's a marker way over here somewhere. Hello? What is over here? Oh, it's Mystery Man. I came by to offer some backpack improvements. The bigger you collect your collection, the bigger of the loot for others is if you fail. Does that mean you can make your backpack much bigger, or is it only one slot large? So backpack me is bigger if I make more money. Right. Nice. Not a horrible thing. Just gonna require a lot of work because you gotta make all that money in order to really be able to smash through it. Try this big fancy sword. It seems like sharpness level either goes up or down. Okay, so the prices of the items only increased by a little bit, and that's only because of the popularity of the item. The popularity of the item means that people are going to want to buy it faster, probably. I like this sword. It's really useful. big sword thing's not exactly that great. Maybe I can try the short sword. They lose all their relic value because most likely they're broken. Okay, so now I'm hitting some kind of fist. It's like a fast attack special attack weapon. It's like that kung fu move, that jujitsu move or whatever it's called, where it's like rapidly punch the chest like really fast or something. I don't know what it's actually called. I've only seen it in movies, and even then, I still don't know what it's actually called. I know there's a technical term for the punching move. It's like rapid fire punches to the chest, but I don't know what it's actually called. I don't know the technical name for that. Oh, the dummy dies. It has got a headache now due to my incessant blathering. Power jams against his face. Power jams, bro. I can't do it. I had to. It's an option I have to. Well, my ADHD would never have allowed me to not pet the thing. Okay, let's see. We're going to go ahead and quit playing. All in save progress will be lost. Can I save, possibly? Right. I'm assuming it'll probably just won't save to that point. Anyways, I think that'll do it for this stream of Moonlighter 2 Endless Vault. If you liked it, please do leave a like, and I'll see you again in the next one. Do drop your comments below if you have any suggestions on my fighting tactics or anything else. Peace.